All right, good evening. Sorry. All right, good evening. Welcome to today's session. On behalf of who invited you to today's session, I warmly welcome everyone here today. My name is Imo Emeka Raymond. I'm super excited to have every single person here today. I have one job here. My job is I'll be mandated by our leaders to select a couple of persons who we are going to be working with through this beautiful project, right? So if you can see me, you can hear me, just go to the chat box and type number 1. If you can see me, you can hear me, just go to the chat box and type number 1. On behalf of my mentor who will be taking today's session, I warmly welcome everyone here for today's session. All right. So if you can see me, you can hear me, just type number 1 at the chat section. If you can see me, you can hear me, just type number 1 at the chat section. You can see me, you can hear me, just type number 1 at the chat section. Let's make this very quick and fast so that we can proceed. If you can see me and you can hear me, go to the chat section and type number 1. On behalf of who invited you here, I warmly welcome you. If you came in here by a questionnaire, you saw this on Facebook, a friend recommended you, you saw this on Instagram, a friend is launching out his new brand, however means you came in here, I warmly welcome you. So if you can see me and you can hear me, go to the chat box and type 1. Go and type 1 at the chat box. You can see me and you can hear me, go and type number 1 at the chat box. Go and type number 1 at the chat box. Go and type number 1 at the chat box. You can see me, you can hear me, go and type number 1 at the chat box. I want to be sure that you all can see me and you all can hear me so that we can be on the same page. Faith, if you can see me and you can hear me, type number 1 at the chat box. Let me be sure that we are on the same page so that we can run together at the speed of light. You can see me, you can hear me, go to the chat box and type number 1. You can see me, you can hear me, go to the chat box and type number 1. I need to be sure that we're on the same page. If you can see me and you can hear me, go to the chat box and type number 1. You can see me, you can hear me, type number 1 at the chat section. I want to be sure that at least one person can hear me. If you can see me, type number 1 at the chat section. All right, on behalf of who invited you to this beautiful and amazing moment, I warmly welcome everyone here today. I would like us to quickly go to the chat box and post our name and our reservation code. All right, I would like us to quickly go to the chat box and post our name and our reservation code. Our reservation code is that code that starts with 821. It starts with 821. Or your code can start with either UR and some code, right? Your code is that code that starts with UR and some code. So go to the chat box and put your code at the chat section. All right, Babalola Oluwatoyin Agatha, fantastic. All right, so I will be introducing to you one woman I respect so much. She's an amazing leader. She's an elite Amazon ambassador. She's an ambassador for peace. She's an international business builder. She's an award-winning leader, and she's a leader par excellence. Now, ladies and gentlemen, permit me to make welcome Ambassador Aderonke Koscielmani. She's going to be taking us through this beautiful session, and she'll be mandating me at the end of this session to select a couple of women. Are we together? She'll be mandating me at the end of this session to select a couple of women into our mentorship program. We are going to be working with you to help you achieve financial success here, all right? So go and type welcome, Ambassador Ronke. Go and type welcome, Ambassador. Let's see it on the chat box. Go and type welcome, Ambassador. Welcome, Ambassador. Go and type welcome, Ambassador, as she takes this center stage. If she doesn't see your welcome, she's not coming on board. Go and type welcome, Ambassador, as she takes the center stage. Go and type welcome, Ambassador, as she takes the center stage. All right, she needs to see your welcome. She needs to see your fire emojis, your excitement emojis, your celebration emojis, your thunder emojis, your fire emojis. Let us welcome her and make her feel warm and loved because she'll be taking us through the center stage right now. Ambassador, we are glad to have you. Take it over from here.
You're going to learn, you're going to unlearn, you're going to relearn, and we're going to be discussing matters that pertain to we women that are in this meeting. And by the time we're done with this meeting, we're going to be selecting some partners, some women who say, you know what, I'm ready to grow, I'm ready to move to the next level, I'm ready for my life to change. And you're going to join a group of women who are moving forward financially. So just buckle up your seatbelts and get ready for the ride, okay? Fantastic. I'm streaming this on YouTube, so we have people that are going to be joining us via YouTube and social media platforms. So if your network throws you out for any reason, feel free to log in back, or you can join via YouTube. Any of them is fine, okay? I'm going to just formally introduce myself again for those who are just joining us. My name is Ambassador Ronke Koshimani. I'm an Amazon ambassador. I'm also an ambassador for peace. I'm a success coach. I'm an international business consultant, a global ambassador for empowered consumerism, and a public speaking coach. But for me, the most important duties out of all the things I've reeled out as a woman, the most important duty to me is I am a wife and I'm a mother to two gorgeous children. You know, as women, we can do so many things. We can be, you know, giants in our industry. We can also be parents and all of that. If you know you're here and you feel that women can have it all, go to the comments and say, we can have it all quickly. I'm going to start this meeting by listing a couple of reasons why women need to be financially secure. That is where I'm going to start the meeting this morning. And I really hope that you follow me closely. Reasons why women need to be financially free. And why are we starting there? We're starting there because we realize that for most women, they chase every other thing. But when it comes to financial freedom, it's almost like a taboo. When we're growing up, you hear people saying, don't buy a cow. If you're a single lady, don't buy a cow, because if you buy a car, you know, men will be scared of you. How many of you have heard that? Some of our parents told us that. Or they'll say, no, don't travel abroad on vacation. No, if you can afford it, don't travel. Just wait. When you marry, you will travel. Women have always been stifled and told to dim our light. That's what we've been told growing up, prepping us for something. But I realized that as a woman, you can't be financially free and you should chase financial freedom. And that is why the first thing I'm going to start by doing is showing us how reasons why we need to be financially free. 7 reasons. I will ask you to write because I speak very fast, so we're going to be out of here very soon. So please make sure you write and I'll take questions at the end. What is the number one reason why women need to be financially free? Because it increases your respect and your self-esteem. You see, respect is a capital letter, self-esteem is still small. I'm going to tell you why. There's a certain type of insult you will not get when you have money. There's a certain type of abuse. There's a certain type of disdain you will not get when you're financially free. Money brings respect. Hello, even as a woman. There are some places that I go to with my car that other people cannot go to. There are some things that you will not be hearing when you're financially free. Money stops nonsense. So that is the number one reason why you listening to me, you need to be what? Financially free. Go to the comment and type, money stops nonsense. That's the first thing. First reason. Number 2 reason, and that's for self-esteem. You see, a woman is very beautiful, very smart, very intelligent, but because she's not financially free, she's not bold, she cannot speak, she can't shine her light. Money stops nonsense. Number 2, it makes you an asset and not a liability. Hello. I've counseled a lot of women. I have hundreds and thousands of teammates. A lot of them are women. And one thing they tell me is, oh, I was wrong here. My husband called me liability. My in-laws called me liability. Oh, they said I'm not adding value. And when I ask why, they say because they are not providing anything in the household. Gone are those days where as a woman, all you have to do is just be beautiful or sexy or be able to cook. These days, men are asking, what are you bringing to the table? Do you understand? Not that you just have what you ask, you want to eat. Oh, you must be an asset to your family. Do we understand? You must be an asset. Oh my goodness, not a liability. Number 3, money gives you choices. Hello. For the women in the house, the school that your children are in, those of you that have kids, is that the school of your choice? Or is it money that made you put them in that school? For me, the school my kids are going to, guess what? Before I even got married, I said, when I have children, this is the school they're going to go to. That's my dream school. The car you drive today, is it the car of your choice or is it money that made you drive that car? The house you live in today, is it the house of your choice or is it money? You see, women, we like varieties. Money gives you choices. Oh my goodness. There's some women, the person you are dating today, you don't really like him. You're not attracted to him, but because he has money, because he's going to take care of your family, that's why you are settling. Oh, women, no, 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 no. When you have your own money, you will not settle for nonsense. When you have your own money, your choices are bigger. I hope I'm not annoying anybody here, but if I'm annoying you, then it means it's you I'm talking to. Money gives you choices. Number 3, it provides what? Long-term stability. Long-term stability. For who? For yourself, for your family, and for those around you. Friends and all of that. We've seen women who were doing very well, married to very wealthy men. Their husbands were maybe generals, doing well. And then the husband died. And then the woman went from 100 to 0 in a few months. The in-laws came, packed everything. But God forbid, my husband will not die. God forbid, my dear, people that are holier than him have died. They say, pray for the best and prepare for the worst. If your helper dies today, what will you do? Will your children continue going to that school? Can you pay your kids' school fees by yourself? Without a spouse, without that father, without anybody? Can you do it by yourself? The answer for most, if the answer is no, then you need this project that we are showing you. Oh my goodness. Number 5, for your protection. For your protection. Hello. Yes, they say women, we are the weaker vessel. We are not powerful. We are not strong physically. Yes, but we are strong mentally. We are strong emotionally. A lot of women have been abused, bastardized, raped, treated badly. And for some of them, when you check it, they were at the wrong place at the wrong time, going to ask the wrong man for a favor. Before you know it, he took advantage of them. But because they did not have money, guess what? Somebody took advantage of them. You need money for your protection. For your protection. So you're not compromisable. Oh my goodness. So that you're not what's compromisable. Even the Bible says, should not be financially free. That person is an enemy of progress. I came to spur you in to be hungry for success. Number 6, to be a role model. Hello. Especially for some of us that have daughters. When you're asking your daughter, who is her role model? I don't want my daughter to be mentioning Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. No. Chimamanda Adichie, Oprah Winfrey. No. I want my daughter to first of all say, I want to be like my mommy. My mommy left me house. My mommy did this. My mommy is working. My mommy is teaching people. I want to be my daughter's role model. She calls my name. She can begin to call Okonjo-Iweala and Chimamanda Adichie. Are you your daughter's role model? Are you? Or does your daughter see you cowing? Not living life to your potential. Are you your child's role model? This is something that you should think of. Think of. Don't dim your lights for anybody. If you're learning, go to comments and say, I am learning. I love this. I want this to be an interactive meeting. And then number 7, it gives you what? Time freedom. It gives you what? Time freedom. See, my mentor says anything that can be delegated should be delegated. For some of you women, you are looking 10 years older than your age. 10 years. You're looking like your children's grandmother. Why? Because you are stressed out. Only you are the driver. You are the cook. You are the cleaner. You are the mommy. You are the teacher. You are doing everything. That's why you will be stressed. That's why women are having high BP. That's why you train the children and then they'll leave you. Then you don't have a life of your own. You need time freedom. You need to delegate. You need money for doing all these things. For me, I have a driver. I have 2 staff in the house. I have PAs. So that I will not, nobody can use work and kill me. Because at the end of the day, you were a human being before you became a wife. You were a human being before you became a mother. If what I'm saying is making you feel upset, if what I'm saying is pinching a particular nerve, then it is for you. It is for you. It is for you. Women, these are the 7 reasons why you need to be financially free. And we're going to be showing you exactly what you need to do. So this is not an aspire to perspire meeting. No, we're going to show you exactly practical ways to be financially free. Now, what is the solution? What do women do to get empowered? There are many things to do. So many things to do. Okay? Some women go ahead and say, you know what? Could it be to get more academic degrees? Get masters, get PhD, get ICANN, ACC, HIV, everything. Is that the solution to our problem? No, because it's not enough anymore. But at the days where with your master's, you can get a better job than someone with BSc. Today, someone that just learned a simple skill can make more money than someone that has a master's. Education is no longer the key to success. So don't go and spend so much money getting a master's just because. No, do it because you want to, not because you want to move forward. So this is not the only solution to problems. Or could it be getting a better job? For some of you, every year, you change your job, yet you still have the same struggle. Every year you change your job, but you still have what? The same struggle. Why? Because that is not the solution to your problem. When you have a job and you don't have other businesses you are doing attached to it, it seems like you are working hard, but you're not going far. Monday to Friday, no progress, no movement. Don't mistake movement for progress. Don't mistake what? Movement for progress. And then you have a job, guess what? You don't have time freedom. You're not in control of your time. Somebody tells you when to eat, when to sleep, when to wake up. Imagine you want to travel on vacation. One of the things I love the most about my business, is the fact that when I want to travel, this weekend I'm traveling to Jos. I'm going for a wedding, I'm going for an event. I don't need to go and write letter of application to another human being to approve my leave. No. So you have your time freedom here, but when you have a job, most of you don't have a time freedom. God forbid if you die today, before your burial, they have replaced you. And then as a woman with kids, handling a job can be inconvenient because you often have to leave your kids in the hands of a caregiver. If they call me right now and say, there's something wrong. Today after work, I went to pick my daughter from school, stayed with her and my son in the house. After I went out again. Freedom. Some of you, they call you from your office. Your child is sick, your child just fell down. You tell your boss, please, my child is your boss will tell you, no, you cannot leave the office now. What kind of life is that? What kind of life is that? No time freedom. Or could it be starting a traditional business? That's what most women do. Women were very good at business. Starting a traditional business. This is fantastic. But guess what? Sometimes people will owe you. Is that not so? They'll buy your food, they'll buy your product, you do a service, render a service to them, and they will not pay you. If you're here and somebody has been owing you your business for the past 5 years, go to comments and say they are owing me. I have someone has been owing me for years. There's nothing I can do. When I used to do traditional business, they will collect your money, they will not pay you. And then when you start asking them for money, you now look like you're the bad person. It happens to, I know women, we don't know how to drag, we just leave them. It happens a lot. Number 4, source for contracts. I'm just showing you these are some of the things that women do. Go and start sourcing for contracts. And that is very good. You know why? Because when you source for contracts, you can get a contract of 30 million, 40 million, 50 million. You will not work again for the next 6 months, 12 months. It's true. You can even get a contract of 100 million, but guess what? For a woman, should I tell you the truth? It is hard for most women to get contracts, especially if you're a fine woman, or like some of us. If you're not fine, no problem. If you're fine, I know many of you here, you are beautiful women. Looking at me here, I can see you, beautiful women. A man will look at you and tell you, before I give you your contract, come to my hotel room at 9 p.m. in the night and I will sign your contract. And when you tell him, why would I come to your hotel? No, I'm not interested. He will give the contract to somebody else. A lot of women listening to me now, you have missed a job, a promotion, because you refuse to compromise to a man. You have missed a contract because you refuse to. These are things that affect only us. Let's tell ourselves the truth as women. If you don't have any connection, you don't have any godfather, you don't have anything, you're on your own. Oh my goodness. So it's fantastic. How hard is it? Extremely. And then the final one I'm going to talk about tonight is what? Join what? A new economy. Joining the new economy. And this is how I and a lot of other women were able to become what? Financially free. This is how we did it, by joining the new economy. I'm going to tell you about the new economy, but first of all, I'm going to share a bit of my story. Some of you be like, who is this woman that is just vibrating and talking about why is she so passionate? I'm going to tell you, because if you don't know somebody's story, you don't know where they're coming from. Many years ago, I came to Abuja looking for a greener pasture. Whenever I asked them growing up, why don't we have money now? Why is there no money here? What? They say money is in Abuja. So I told myself that when I become rich, I'm going to come to Abuja and collect my own money. So I came looking for a better life and all that. Guess what? After serving, no money. So I developed a plan B. Let me go and get a job. I went to get a job. Salary was never enough. Before the end of the month, I'll be broke. And I have to borrow money. I became a borrower. By the time salary comes, by the time I pay my friend Funke, pay Tosi, pay Choma, pay AK, I'm broke again. And that was my life. But you know why I did not resign? They said, okay, don't resign. One day they will promote you. One day things will get better. Scam. That is what? The biggest scam. It go better. It will be better. I came to work one day and what? They slashed my salary. Me that I was hoping for promotion, they slashed my salary. And when I complained to my boss, why did they slash my salary? What did I do? You know what my boss told me? He said things are hard in the country. In my mind, I said, things not hard for me. It was at that point I realized that hope is not a strategy. Go to the comments and type, hope is not a strategy. After they slashed my salary, I started looking for something else to do. I started praying to God for an opportunity. I said, I cannot remain in this office. So how can you slash my salary because things are hard? What of me? And God being so kind, a friend of mine, Ken, showed me this business. He invited me for a meeting. Just the way you women, just when you guys were invited. Somebody invited me as well, and I sat down. As they were talking, I'm like, okay, this makes sense. I didn't really understand, but I said, okay, let me get started. And I decided, I made my payments, I joined the business. Women, my life began to change. 3 months, in 3 months, I was able to raise 594,000 naira. Just 3 months, in a 3-month time frame. I raised 594,000. At this point, I decided I will never work for anybody in my life again. And by God's grace, from then till now, I've not worked for anybody. But I want to show you something. I want you to look at the picture of the lady there. Some of you are wondering, am I the one? And then look at the camera of the woman speaking to you this evening. Does it look like the same person? Go to the comments and tell me, do I look like the same person? See, poverty is a bastard. Poverty, his brothers, his sisters, and they're all bastards. Look at how long my neck was before. My clothes was not even staying on my body, but look at me now. If you look at my face, no powder, no foundation, only lip gloss and lashes. No powder, no foundation. Look at me. Money will bring out your true beauty. Money will bring, oh, women. But thank God things have changed. After that, I kept on doing the business. I started growing. And then a while later, I was able to buy my first car. The car on the left hand side, you can see I was still looking very young there. I used the car for a period of time. And what did I do? I sold the car as a seed to a member of my church. After giving out that car, 6 weeks later, I bought my second car. Can you imagine? A young lady. I was in my 20s when I gave this car to somebody. How many people can do that? Because of this wonderful business I'm showing you tonight. What made a young lady give out a car to a stranger? 2 things. I knew that the God that bought me this car could buy me any kind of car I want. But I knew that the business I was doing to buy another car. And that was why 6 weeks after giving out my first car, I bought my second car from the business. And I kept on going. I've gotten lots of awards, both in Nigeria and outside Nigeria. For some of you, no matter how hard you work, nobody celebrates you. No matter how hard you fight, your supervisor, if you work too hard, you are threatening his or her job. They are pulling you down. You work hard, somebody else will take the glory, somebody else will take the shine. But here you work hard, you are celebrated. That's the beauty of our business. And I've been able to travel. Women, hello. Even when I was broke, I knew that I was destined for enjoyment. I've been able to go on so many vacations. The picture on the left was when I was in, I think, Seychelles. The one on the right was when I was in the Maldives. Both pictures taken on a Monday morning. Monday morning, when people are hustling. Why? I can wake up and travel because of this business. But today is not about me, it's about you. All these things I'm showing you, it can happen for those who are listening to me. And by the end of this meeting, I'm going to be selecting 8 women. Women that say, I want to move to the next. I can't work with everybody, but I'm going to select 8 from this meeting. Those that say, I want to move to the next level. Because apart from what has happened for me, by God's grace, through this campaign, I've been able to mentor a lot of people, not only women, I've also mentored some men to be able to travel around the world, have their own business, do well for themselves, stop depending. Sometime last year, was it last year? No, upper year. I had something. I had a miscarriage, and I was going through a lot. I was so sad. I said, you know what, this headache I'm going through, and then that was the election period. I was just going through a lot that period. I said, what do? I said, I cannot stay in Nigeria again. Let me travel on vacation. And I went on vacation. See, if you are going through a lot, have money, have small change, imagine. Instead of going through a lot and you're crying, because in this life you will go through a lot. But when you are going through a lot, go through a lot with money. That's why I was able to travel. I went to Mauritius, touched lions, did amazing things. And by the time I came back to Nigeria, all that sadness from the miscarriage and all my going through a lot disappeared. It just disappeared. That is the beauty of our business. So many things have happened. I bought my dream car, courtesy of this. Why am I showing you this? So you can see what your future in this business looks like. So you can see what your future in this business looks like. I was able to buy my dream car, and God has been so faithful. Have offices. I'm speaking to you currently from my office in Abuja. I wanted to show you guys. This is my executive office because of this business. Now, how did I go from a young lady who was barely surviving financially, who was borrowing money to survive, who was struggling and hustling, to the young woman that I am today by God's grace? How did I do it? I became a connector through this business. I became a connector. And in the next few minutes, I'm going to be showing you women how to become connectors. And then I'm going to select some of you as partners that are going to mentor over the next 6 months to 1 year. How do you become a connector? How do you start your journey? They say the journey of 1,000 miles starts at 1 step. You see me, I've taken my 1,000 miles. But you coming tonight, you're going to start your own journey today. How do you become a connector? What do you do? But if you're here, you're not earning up to 500,000 or 1 million naira per month. You have no business living here till we are done, because you don't know where breakthrough and celebration is going to come from. How to become a connector? Very simple. You're going to make a one-time payment. This is a low package of 69,990. At least that way you can enter into the business. 69,990. Guess what? How many businesses for you to start? You need large capital, but this one is as little as 69,990. You can become a connector. Once you make that payment, 3 things are going to happen to you. First of all, they're going to give you products for you to use. Women, we know now, we're always buying different beverages. I'm not going to call names. Different beverages for our kids, our family, and our friends. Some of you have used a particular beverage for the past 5 years. How much have they paid you? Nothing. Toothpaste. Some of you have used a particular toothpaste for the past 15 years. How much have they paid you for your loyalty? Nothing. We have supplements. As women, there are some supplements you need to use so you can look healthier, you can look younger. This is one of them I'm using here. So you can look younger, you can look healthier, so you'll not be stressed. Because as women, we are stressed. Let's be realistic. We have coffee, we have different things you're going to use. What do? We don't sell, we use and we connect. We also have the one that protects you from radiation. Now, let me show you something. Let me be practical. If you look at this, my phone, can you see this device? Just look at it closely. It is called energy diffuser. What does it do? It protects me from radiation. If you have a phone, you have a microwave, you have Wi-Fi, you have DSTV, all those things, they are emitting radiation, and those things are very bad. Some of you sleep with your phone under your pillow, and then you wake up, you have a headache. I'm wondering what happened. How come? It is because you don't have diffuser. So when you join the business, you're not just making money. No, you are doing something to protect your body, protect yourself. Are we following? We need to live long. We also have the bracelet. Let me show you this one. We have the bracelet. This one is what I'm wearing. This is not for fashion. No. This I'm protecting myself. So that when the children grow, somebody will not come and reap the fruit of your labor. Can you see? What is this thing doing? It is protecting me against radiation. But this one is for those who do go for the VIP packages. So guess what? You are making money, you are protecting yourself, and you are protecting your family through the. If you're learning, go to comments and say, I am learning. Now, how does the money come in? The people that we partner with, they handle manufacturing, shipping, warehousing, accounting, all the major things. The only thing that we are doing is that we are what? We are their connector. We are connecting people to them. That's the only thing that we are doing. Connecting people to them, connecting people to them. So when you join, you're not thinking of how do I pay salaries? How do I expand? No. Your own is just to connect. And I'm going to show you how to connect. They have been around for 18 years. So it's not a matter of, are you sure they will stay? Are you sure they will not crash? No. They've been around for 18 years doing business, paying daily. So they're good to go. Now, how does the money come in? You can make money in 6 different ways. That is so important. You know why? No matter how wealthy you think you are now, no matter how much money you're making, if you're making money from just one source, it is dangerous. Why? What if you lose that job? What if that business crashes? What if that happens to you? So you must make money from multiple streams of income. That's what you need to do. But because of time this night, I'm going to talk about just 2 ways to earn money. And then for those who join us, I will teach you the remaining 4 in another meeting. The first way to earn money is what we call a direct connector. Please, if you are lying down, sit up, because we are talking money now. Sit up. Direct connectors bonus. Direct bonus is for anybody you connect to this platform. You're going to earn between 20,000 to 200,000 naira. You know why I like this one? How many times do we spend money in a month? Go to the comments and tell me. Women, how many times do we spend money in a month? How many times? Uncountable times. 30, if we have 30 days in a month, you spend money 30 times. Sometimes you spend money 3, 4, 5 times a day. But guess what? How many times do we make money? Most times they say you should make money just once a month. That is the real scam now. How can I spend money every day and then you are telling me to make money just once a month? But guess what? Through this direct connectors bonus, you can make it at any time. Through this business, you can make money at any time. If your child says, mommy, I need 100K, or we are doing it at house sports. Oh, we need to contribute money, you can give them. Or like my daughter's school, they said, they are paying for different things. Career day, native cultural day, just so many bills will just be coming. Imagine if I was waiting for salary. But because of the business, anytime you need money, you can go, connect people to the business, you earn the money, you encash it, and you can do what? Solve your problems. That's why I love this. And then the second way to earn, that way is what we call the residual income. That second way to earn, you can earn it from other people's effort, not your effort alone. That second way to earn. But before I show you that second way to earn, I'm going to answer a question that may be on your mind, because when I came, this question was on my mind. I said, please, wait. How do I connect to people? How do I connect to people without marketing, without selling, without buying products? How do I do it? That's what I told them. I said, look, my only problem is I don't know how to convince people. So what do I do? How do I do it? And the person who was speaking that day, God bless him, he said what? Use the system. Use the system. Save yourself stress, time, energy, and money. Our system was so successful that we were able to take 140 Nigerians on an all-expense paid trip out of the country. Do you know what it means for a company to grant 140 Nigerians visa? They are not scared that they'll run away. That is how successful the system is. So please don't use your way. When you come, use our system. I'm going to show you 5 simple systems, 5 simple ways you can connect people to your business without going to convince them, without going to market. 4 simple ways. If you're ready, go to comments and say, I am ready. Quickly. If I don't get your responses, I'm not moving forward. If you're ready, go to comments and say, I am ready. Fantastic, fantastic. The first is what we call what contact recommendation. For those that say, look, Madam Ronke, look, I want to succeed in this business, so I want to do it, but I don't want to talk to anybody. Those who are lazy, we call this one the lazy system. You can send a text. What are you going to send? Send this simple text to your friend, your colleague, your family members. Hello, Chika, how is everything? I recommend you to an NGO running the World Campaign in Nigeria to show women how to be financially free and generate cash flow. Once you send them this simple text message, you give us their names and numbers. We have people that will call them and invite them for a meeting like this, either on Zoom like this or physically. The same way it makes sense to you, it also makes sense to them. That is the beauty of our system. So if you're here and you can send text, then you can actually what? Succeed in this platform. If you cannot send text, then we cannot help you. But if you can send a text message, you can actually grow here. Number 2 is what we call office launch. We have offices, like I'm speaking to you from my office. We have a hall here. You can say, okay, I want people to come and see the business physically. You can actually invite to any of our offices. We will have the timetable. Somebody will come and speak to them on your behalf, and you begin to grow. That is the power of our system. Because we say when you join us, you have no business trying to go and convince anybody by yourself. Please use the system. It works. Number 3 is what we call social media and Zoom meetings. Zoom meetings is what is happening here. Can you send a link to someone to join the meeting? Simple. You guys are here, you were sent links and you're here and it makes sense to you. You can also send a link to somebody else and you begin to grow your network. You begin to grow your team. We have simplified it. It's not easy, but it is simple. Social media. For those that say, I'm okay, I don't know anybody. Oh, I don't even have who to send the link to. I don't have any friends. Guess what? We are going to put you through our social media platform. For the children who are going to be selected this evening, we're going to add you to our social media platform where we're going to be teaching you how to move, how to grow, how to connect to people that you don't even know. Research says that in Nigeria alone, there are 190 million Nigerians on social media every single day. 190 million Nigerians. And we're going to show you how to tap into that raw capital. Because social media is where things are happening. So if you say you don't have any friends or anything, we're going to teach you how to use social media. Just make sure you are coachable. Number 4 is what big events. We have big events from time to time where we have massive events and all that. We just had one last week where you can invite for big events and all. We also have private business launches. Either on Zoom here, we can do a meeting for just you and your friends, only you and your friends on Zoom. Or we can come to your house. You can say, you know what, I want to invite my friends to my house, like a mini party. Come and talk to them. You can invite us. We'll talk to your friends to your house. You can say, okay, you know what, I have an office. Can you come and talk to my colleagues? We can do that for you. You can say, okay, I'm part of an association of mommies, an association of mothers. I have an association. I have a group. Can you come? We can come and speak to them. Do we understand? Because our goal is that until you have started making money, until you have made your first 300,000, we will not allow you to speak to anybody. Women, these are 5 ways to connect people to the platform without you going to go and start convincing anybody. Please, if you understand, go to the comments and say, I understand. Because when you join, you use our platform, you're going to make money. Finally, what's the second way to earn? Matching bonus. How do you earn this? Once you pay 69,990 for those doing the lower packages, guess what? You're going to have your portfolio like this. As people are coming into your team, you connected 2 people into your platform. Some of you may connect more. We're doing a program now, 90 days game plan, where you can connect 2, you can connect 5, 10, 15, 20, and all of that. Some of you say on your phone, you have 50 contacts. Some of you have 100 contacts. Some of you have 200 contacts. If I go to comments and tell me how many contacts you have on your phone, some of you have even up to 1,000 contacts. Are you aware that if you have 1,000 contacts on your phone, what you have is not 1,000 contacts. What you have is 1,000 phones in your phone. I'm going to say that again. For those that say, but I don't know how to connect people. Are you sure? I don't know anybody. No, you don't understand the power of social capital. If you have, even if it's just 100 contacts on your phones, it means you have 100 phones inside your phone. Why? Because each contact has a phone. We are going to show you how to tap into those contacts. Oh my goodness. So once you do the tapping, you can get 20, you can get 30, you can get 40, you can get 50. Or let people say you are lazy and you get only 2. Let's say you're lazy, get on it too. Guess what? Matching bonus, they give 7,000. And then guess what? Those people that you have joined, because they have their own phones, they make their own connection. They have their own connection. You get another 7,000. As everybody's doing their own, making their connection, tapping into their phones, guess what you're earning? Should I shock you? The shocking thing is that some will connect 2, some will connect 50, some will connect 0. It will balance each other out. That is the beauty of it. And this was how I was able to grow, buy my first car, second car, and all that through this matching bonus. 7,000 comes on a regular basis. That's the beauty of the business. Guess what? The potential of the business at 10% success rate is 16,000 daily, which is 504,000. That is the potential of the business. Let me ask you a question. If you join the business today and in the next maybe even say 1 year, You start making up to 500K monthly. Is that good or very good? Let me even say it takes you 2 years. You know why? 2 years will still come and go. Let's even say you're earning just 150K monthly from the business. That is fantastic. That is the power of our system. Then for those that say, I want to go higher, I want to make more money, I want to grow faster, I want to run, what do? Be like the people in this picture. Start with multiple accounts. The people in this picture, this was when we traveled to Egypt. We had a fantastic time in Egypt. You can see me there in the middle, smiling with my teammates. These people here, they did what? Multiple accounts. They started the business and they began to upgrade their account. They had multiple accounts. That's why they're able to grow and do a lot of things, make a lot of money from the business. If you look at the picture, you see the old, the young, the middle age, retirees, Christian, Muslim, everybody. What does that tell you? It means anybody can run the business. So both for women, this program is for women. Then we have another program for the men as well that can join us. That's the beauty. So for you to grow faster, you can do what? Multiple accounts. So that say, you know what? I want to do multiple accounts. You can pay 190K. That gives you 3 accounts. Once you do that, you get a cashback of 47,000 immediately. Cashback, and then you begin to use our system, you begin to connect. Another example is my friend Vivian Estimai. When she joined the business, she was working hard. Why? Because she used to sell smoothies. No. It's only in Nigeria that somebody will go to school for 4 years, private university, and then they'll come out to start selling smoothie. And when I say, I don't mean big on a big scale or in a shop. I mean, she used to go to Jabi. No, Abuja. She used to go to Jabi, this Jabi Lake Mall or so. To go and be selling smoothies. Jabi Park to go and be selling smoothies. Can you imagine? But she joined but she didn't have the money. She had to go and run around and borrow the money she started. Today, this is the cash she has bought from the business. Doing very well, traveling and enjoying herself. Mrs. Vivian, doing extremely well. So proud of her. Okay? And then she started with 7 accounts. You know, I told you the more accounts you do, the more money you make. 7 accounts is 330,000. Guess what? Once you do this, your cashback is more. You get a cashback of 74,000 naira. Then you begin to connect, you begin to grow. So at any level you can start. I'm going to talk about my very good friend, DJ Awachi. When she joined the business, she was working. She was a copper when she joined. After her service, she was retained by the radio station. Guess what? When the radio station retained her, I will not call the name of the station, no. But they were paying her what? 20,000 naira. Imagine. What can 20K do for you, please? Even your skincare routine, 20K is not even enough. But she was earning 20K. Working in a radio station, no. You'll be hearing her voice on radio then. I wanna, done. You think she's making money? May you not have title without money. That was her story. But guess what? She joined the business. She actually went and borrowed money. By God, I'm among those who mentored her personally. And she started growing. Guess what? In just about 2 years in the business, she was able to buy this lovely car for herself. Not that she borrowed money to buy it, though. She bought it for herself. From here, she was able to travel on vacation. That was the CEO of her company. She was able to travel all the way and meet the CEOs and grow her team. She started a photography business, and then both of us started a tourism business through this. So if you're here, you want to start a business, you can actually generate money from here and then use it to go and start your own business. That's what she did. She had gone on numerous vacations, different parts of the world, gone to different countries. She was able to sponsor her sister on masters in the UK. Can you imagine? Somebody that was earning 20K was able to sponsor her younger sister to the UK for masters. That is the power of this business. Women helping women, empowering each other. I'm so proud of her. And then she was able to buy this dream car for herself. Hello. Before and after. Look at how she was looking before. The picture on the left is actually how we saw her, because I was, by God's grace, I'm the one that showed her the business. When I saw her, she said, Ronke, look, I don't know how to talk. I don't know how to convince people. This one I'm talking in the radio station. Nobody see my face, but I cannot go and meet anybody. What do I don't have friends? I don't have money. I said, don't worry, Didi. Just believe in me. Just lock hands. Let's do this together. And she believed in me. She got started. And look at her now. Things have what totally changed for her. But it's not about the people on the screen. It's about you listening to me right now. I'm going to be selecting 8 partners right now. And for those that say, you know what, I'm excited. Some of you say, I'm already doing very well. I already have enough money. I'm ready rich. Some of you, you're doing very well financially. But guess what? How many women are you empowering? If you are giving somebody 20K every month, that is not empowerment, because you are giving them fish. You are not teaching them how to fish. Empowerment is when you can pick a woman and say, you know what, this is how I made money. Come and make money. So if you are here and you're already financially free, that is not enough. You need to be able to show people how to be financially free. And that's why you need to join the business. So for the 8 women who are going to join us tonight, I'm going to be selecting you right now, but I'm going to allow you to choose and decide. How are you going to succeed? Number 1, start immediately. There's something called analysis paralysis. When you delay in making decisions, you eventually don't make it, and then you begin to regret. So you must start what? Immediately. Number 2, get a quick training within the next 24 hours, either physically or on Zoom or via WhatsApp. We're going to teach you how to grow, how to make your first 500,000, how to make your first 1 million, how to recruit people, how to grow. We're going to teach you all those things. So don't worry about that. Your goal is just, let me just start. Finally, number 3, use our system to connect your friends. Hello. Don't try to convince anybody to join. Let us do the talking on your behalf. until when you've started making money. Is that clear? Fantastic. So how do you know if you are among the 8 women I'm going to select tonight? How do you know if you are among those who are going to grow, who are going to succeed, who are going to have a change of level and a change of story? Very simple. Those that say, I am ready to get started immediately. I am ready to grow to the next level. I am ready to move from where I am. I'm ready to mentor people. The first 8 women to pick up their phones right now and pick.
Fantastic. Fantastic. If you have been getting value, go and type value. It's time for selection. If you have been getting value, remember the meeting I told you that I've been mandated by my mentor to select a couple of persons. If you've been getting value, go and type value at the chat section. If you have been getting value, go and type value, value, value at the chat section. If you have been getting value, go and type value, 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 value at the chat section. Remember, I said at the beginning of the meeting, I've been mandated by my mentor to select a couple of women who we are going to be working with through our pioneer mentorship, right? If you have been getting value, go and type value, value, value at the chat section. Let me see your value at the chat section. If you've been getting value, you've been on this session, you've been getting value. I know some people joined in late. Go and type value at the chat section. Go and type value at the chat section. Let me see your value. People are not typing value. No. I need to be sure that we got value. I need to be sure that we followed through. I need to be sure that we are going to be. My name is Imo Raymond, and I'm excited to be speaking with each and every one of you here. At the beginning of the meeting, I introduced myself, and then I introduced my mentor, and then my mentor took this session, and then my mentor mandated me to select a couple of women who we are going to be working with. Now it's time for us to select our partners. Now, if you want to be one of our partners, go to the chat box and type letter P. If you want to be one of our partners, go to the chat box and type letter P. If you want to be one of our partners, go to the chat box and type letter P. If you want to be one of my partners, go to the chat box and type letter P. Let me be sure. Let's be very fast. Let's be sure that we are following. See, I need to be sure that we are not sleeping on this session. Some persons are sleeping, some persons are awake. I can't see P from Adenike. I can see from Babalola. I can't see from Elizabeth. I can't see from Faith. Faith, you're sending me P personally. No. Type P on the Zoom chat section. Don't type P on the WhatsApp. No. Type P on the Zoom chat section, right? I can't see from Technocam on 12. I can't see from Tomet, Nati. I can't see P from you guys. So if you want to be one of our partners, go and type P at the chat section. Go and type P at the chat section. Want to become one of our partners? Go and type letter P at the chat section. Go and type letter P at the chat section. Go and type letter P at the chat section. Fantastic. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be selecting just 3 women from today's meeting, right? However, we have 3 categories of mentorship, 3 categories of engagement to help you hit your first 1 million naira. Everybody wants to hit 1 million naira monthly, right? We have 3 categories of engagement that can help you hit your first 1 million naira monthly. Follow me very well. I will start from the lowest and I will go to the highest. Are we together? I will start from the lowest and I will go to the highest. The lowest category of engagement, you are going to be mentored by who we call what? Emerging leaders. Emerging leaders are the lowest leadership rank in our organization. If an emerging leader mentors you, the result you would have made in the next, are we together? The result you would have made in the next 24 to 36 months, making 1 million naira. So if an emerging leader mentors you, you can hit your first 1 million naira in the next 24 to 36 months. Are we together? Fantastic. That's amazing. Now, that takes us to the next higher category of engagement. You are going to be mentored by what we call a global leader. Global leaders are higher than the emerging leaders. Global leaders are professionals, but they are semi-professionals. If a global leader mentors you, you can hit your first 1 million naira monthly within the next 12 to 15 months. Within the next 12 to 15 months. That takes us to the next higher category. You're going to be mentored by what we call what? An elite pioneer leader. An elite pioneer leaders. The elite pioneer leaders are the professionals. If an elite pioneer leader mentors you, the result you would have gotten in the next 24 to 36 months result you would have gotten in the next 12 to 15 months, you can achieve it in the next 3 to 5 months, and the result is the best. The outcome is the best. Now, the reason why the result is taking a shorter time for you to achieve success is because there is a mentor. What would make you achieve it in a long period of time? A mentor will make you achieve it in a short period of time, right? So the Emerging Leader outcome is fair. It takes 24 to 36 months. The Global Leader outcome is good. It will take 12 to 15 months, and the Pioneer Leader outcome is the best. It will take you 3 to 5 months. If I ask us on this session, which would you prefer? If you prefer the Emerging Leader, type E. If you prefer the Global Leader, type G. If you prefer the Elite Mastermind, if you prefer the Pioneer Leader, type P. If you prefer the Emerging Leader, type E. If you prefer the Global Leader, type G. If you prefer the Pioneer Leader, type P. Let me see our responses coming through. If you prefer the Emerging Leader, type E. If you prefer the Global Leader, type G. And if you prefer the Elite Leader, the Pioneer Leader, type P. Ladies and gentlemen, your guests are good as mine. Everybody wants to be mentored by what? The Pioneer Leaders, right? Now, the Pioneer Leaders have an offer for every single person here. Do you want to know the offer and the benefits? Do you want to know the offer and the benefits? If you want to know the offer, type yes at the chat box. The Pioneer Leader has a benefit for every single person. For those who are saying, I want to work with you guys, I want to partner with you guys. If you want to enjoy the benefit, if you want to know the benefits, go and type yes at the chat box. Go and type yes at the chat box. Let me see your yes. I can see yes from Mrs. Babalola. Can see yes from Elizabeth. All right. Let me see your yeses. People are not typing yes. Okay, let me keep my benefit. Let me keep the benefit. Let me keep the reason why I've been mandated here. Right? Now, what are the benefits? For those who will be joining us in the Elite Pioneer Leader Mentorship, number one, you'll be getting what we call exclusive access to global mentorship and training. This is the mentorship that will help you succeed faster. That's number one. Number two, you'll be leveraging on the Diamond Tribe. Let's assume Elizabeth sells real estate and she's looking for her customers, right? We have a number strength of over 1 million. We have over 30 WhatsApp groups. We have over 10 Telegram groups. I will have a Facebook group, right? Imagine we post our business on our 30 WhatsApp group and our 10 Telegram groups and our Facebook group. Imagine we post that. You have so much customer, right? Because we support our own persons, right? We only go support Elizabeth because Elizabeth is now part of the tribe, right? That's one of the benefits of the Pioneer Mentorship. Number three, you have access to Breakthrough Nanotechnology Health Bundle, meaning that you can enjoy the product package you receive when you connect to our organization. Number four, access to global business expansion. It means you can expand your business beyond the borders of Nigeria. We have Cameroon, we have Kenya, we have Sierra Leone, we have Ghana, right? And number five, you can enjoy our health plan and our vacation plan. I repeat, you can enjoy our health plan and our vacation plan. Ladies and gentlemen, the goal is to select 1,000 pioneers across Nigeria. No. 1,000 pioneers across Ghana. No. 1,000 pioneers across Europe. No. We are selecting 1,000 pioneers across the world, right? Whether you're in Nigeria, you're in Ghana, you're in Sierra Leone, we're selecting 1,000 pioneers across the world. Are we together? Very good. Now, for those that are saying, I want to be among the 1,000 pioneers, there is a good news and there is a bad news. Which do you want to hear first, the good or the bad? There's a good news and there's a bad news. Which do you want to hear first, the good or the bad? If you want to hear the good news, type good or type G. If you want to hear the bad news, type B. If you want to hear the good news, type G. If you want to hear the bad news, type B. Right? Which do you want to hear first, the good news or the bad news? If you want to hear the good news, type G. If you want to hear the bad news, type B. I want to be sure that we are on the same page. This is a way in which I can get physical interaction and physical feedback. If you want to hear the good news, type G. If you want to hear the bad news, type B. Oh, only Faith and Elizabeth has typed. Cameron has joined them. Oh my God. Where is Adenike? Where is Ms. Babalola? Where are the remaining persons? Only Faith and Elizabeth has typed. Adenike, I can't see your good or bad. Which one would you prefer to hear first, the good or the bad? Now, ladies and gentlemen, I will start with the bad news first, and I will end with the good news. Now, what is the bad news? We are about 7 of us here, and we have about a couple of persons on our YouTube channel. I have some persons on Facebook Live. The bad news is that what we cannot work with everybody. That's the bad news. I'm sorry. We cannot work with everybody because some people still like their current financial situation. Some people still don't want to change their current financial situation. Some people like mediocrity. Some people prefer where they are. Now, what is the good news? The good news is that what? About 3 persons will be going for the Pioneer Mentorship in this session. I have 3 persons on the Zoom and probably 2 persons on Facebook and probably another 2 or 3 persons on what? Our YouTube. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are selecting 8 partners across all platforms, but I'm selecting 3 or 2 on this platform. All right, 3 or 2 on on Facebook Live and 3 or 2 on YouTube Live. Right? Fantastic. What are these 3 or 2 persons getting? If you join us today, you go for the ordinary mentorship, you get your health bundle. For the Pioneer Mentorship, you get your health bundle. For the ordinary mentorship, you don't get global mentorship and training, but for the Pioneer, you get it. For the ordinary mentorship, you don't get leveraging on the Diamond Tribe, but for the Pioneer, you get it. For the ordinary mentorship, you don't enjoy quality coaching and materials, but for the Pioneer, you get it. For the ordinary mentorship, you don't enjoy global business expansion, but for the Pioneer, you get it. Ladies and gentlemen, all that is standing between you now and getting the Pioneer Mentorship. The Pioneer Mentorship is free, but for you to access the free Pioneer Mentorship, you must start with any of our packages. Are we together? You must start with what? Any of our packages. Now, the Pioneer Leader says, for those who are saying, I want to work with the Pioneer Leaders. For those who are saying, I want to start immediately. For those who are saying, I want to get the top mentorship. All you need to do now to grab the Pioneer slot is to pay now. The first 3 persons who are making that smart decision fast and now, the first 3 persons who are saying, I am sick and tired of being sick and tired. The first 3 persons who are saying, I'm tired of where I am in life. The first 3 persons who are saying, I'm tired of struggling in life. I want to be mentored by the best. I want to be assigned to a good mentor. I want to change my financial situation. I want to be taken from where I am to a better position. The first 3 persons who are making their decisions now, because decision making is what separates us as human beings. Decision making is what defines us as men, right? The ability to make decisions is what separates what human beings from what animals, right? The first 3 persons who picks up their phone and start with any of our packages. These packages have this potential. If you start with the 69,990, it has a monthly potential of 8.4 million. You start with the 190K pack, it has a monthly potential of 23.5 million. If you start with the 499,990 pack, it has a monthly potential of what? 117.6. And these are the 90% failure rates. For 69 is 840,000. For silver pack of 190 is 2.35 million at 90% failure rates. And for the platinum pack is what? 11.76 million. The first 3 persons who picks up their phone and make a minimum payment of 69,990 Nigerian naira or 88,000 Cameroon cefas or 1,050 Ghana cedis or 3,800 Zambian kwacha are those getting the Pioneer Mentorship. Now, for those that are saying, I want to be mentored by the best, pick up your phone, start making your payment. Once you've made your payment, send your proof of payment to my number on the screen. My number is 080-265-44925. It's my WhatsApp number, right? My number is what? 080-265-44925. All right. For those who are saying, I want to be mentored by the best, pick up your phone and start making your payment. For those who have their questions, go to the chat box and then post your question. All right. For those who have their questions, go to the chat box and then post your question. Congratulations to all those who are making their payment. I am super proud of you. Remember, the decision you make today can shape the rest of your tomorrow. Pick up your phone right now and make your payment. For those who are saying, I don't want to miss opportunity to be mentored by the best, that's my number on the screen. My number is also at the bottom right hand side of the screen. So pick up your phone, make your payment. Once you've made your payment, send your proof of payment to my number 080-265-44925. Mr. Denike, Ms. Babalola, Elizabeth, Faith, Tomet Nati, Amaka Umo. For all of you that are still on this session, this is that time for you to what? Make your decision. This is the time for you to do what? Take the bull by the hand. This is the time for you to tell you do what? Tell yourself that what? I am designed for greatness. I am designed to make the best out of life. I am designed to succeed. So pick up your phone right now and then make your payment. Once you've made your payment, send your proof of payment to the number on the screen. My number is 080-265-44925. For those in Ghana, you can make your payment to the account number there. For those in Sierra Leone, you can make your payment to the account number there. For those in Cameroon, you can do the same as well. But one thing is that what? Make your payment and then let's work with you. Don't miss out on these opportunities. Now, my mentor once said, your finances do not change by chance. Your finances changes by the choices and decisions you are making. Your finances do not change by chance. Your finances changes by the choices and decisions you're making. What choices and decisions are you making today that will change the course of your financial future? I repeat myself. Your finances do not change by chance. If you expect your financial situation to change by chance, it will never happen. It changes by the choices and the decisions you make, right? So for those who are making their payments, congratulations to you. We are super proud of you. Now, decision making is what shapes our lives as human beings. It makes us what? It makes us, decision making is what makes us or mars us, right? Decision making separates the rich from the poor. Decision making separates achievers from dreamers. Decision making separates successes from failures. And decision making separates what? Dreamers. Separate from winners from losers, right? So I would recommend, if you're here on this session, pick up your phone and make your payment. If you're still here, you have some questions, please kindly ask your questions. Let's take your questions and then let's help you get started right immediately, right? So congratulations to you. I'm taking 3 payments. I've gotten one that dropped. Somebody just made the payment of 69,990. You just sent your proof of payment. You've not sent me your name and your reservation code. I have 1 slot down and I have 2 more slots to go. Don't be among those that will miss out on these 3 slots. Remember, there's a good news and a bad news. The bad news is that what? Only 3 persons will be taking advantage of this. And the good news is that what? The bad news is that what? We can't work with everybody. That's the bad news. But the good news is that what? 3 privileged persons will be taking advantage of this. Ensure you are one of the 3 privileged persons so we can work with you. You can call yourself lucky, but I call you privileged. Why? Because of what? This is an opportunity, right? Fantastic. Remember to post your questions on the chat section. For those that have their questions, kindly what? Post your questions on the chat section. All right. Let's work with you to help you create success. Now, procrastination is what most people fall for in life. Procrastination is the thief of time. Procrastination is the killer of destiny. Procrastination is what? The destroyer of dreams. If you want to steal your time, you have greatness, right? If you want to steal your time, procrastinate. If you want to destroy your dreams, procrastinate. All right? If you want to do what? Kill your dreams, procrastinate. If you want to destroy destiny. People say God is the one that designed our destiny. God has designed our destiny, but God has given us the power to make decisions, right? All right? So go ahead and then make your payment. Once you've made your payment, send your proof of payment to the number on the screen, 080-265-44925. Remember, I am mandated. The mandate to select 3 persons, all right? And I have selected just 1 person who has made their payment. When I mean selection, you select yourself by yourself. Let's work with you. So congratulations. For those who are making their transfer, please go ahead and do that. For those who are saying I'm interested, please chat me up on WhatsApp, right? Chat me up on WhatsApp. Chat me up on WhatsApp. Let's talk and let's work with you. For those who are saying I am super interested, kindly chat me up on WhatsApp. Let's work with you and enroll in our platform. For those who are saying I am interested, chat me up on WhatsApp. For those who are saying I'm making my payments now and you're making your payments, chat me up on WhatsApp, right? If you are interested, chat me up on WhatsApp. Fantastic. If you're making your payments now, also what? chat me up on WhatsApp. Let's see how we can work with you. Let's see how you can crush your goals, achieve success as women, and then help you build a community of persons who you're going to be leveraging on and make the best out of life, right? To increase what? Your finances. So congratulations to all those who are making their payments. I am super, super proud of all of you, and I can't wait to celebrate you. I can't wait to celebrate you, Mr. Adenike Oyinlola. I cannot wait to celebrate you, Elizabeth. I can't wait to celebrate you, Faith. Tomet, Nati, I can't wait to celebrate you. For all those who are making their payments, congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. For all those who are saying, I am interested, kindly shout me up on WhatsApp. All right? Kindly shout me up on WhatsApp. Once you shout me up, tell me your name and your reservation code. For those who are saying, I am interested, shout me up on WhatsApp. Once you shout me up, kindly tell me your name and your reservation code. For those who are making their payment, shout me up on WhatsApp. Send me your proof of payment to secure the Pioneer Mentorship. I have 1 slot down and 2 more slots to go. I have 1 slot down and 2 more slots to go. Remember, if you have your questions, go to the chat section and then post your questions. Remember, if you have your questions, go to the chat sections and then what? Post your questions. Remember, if you have your questions, go to the chat section and then post your question. Let's see how we can help you crush your goals. Let's see how we can help you achieve financial success through this project. Let's see how we can help you as a woman to what? To build your finances, right? Are we together? Fantastic. So as you're making your payments, kindly do that. For those who are saying I am interested, please post on the chat section. Now I'd like to ask us a question. I would like to ask us a question. Now, I would like to ask us a question. How many of us on this session, sincerely from your heart, you really want to do this business? You really want to create success with that project, but the money is the problem. If you fall in that category, go to the chat box and type me. How many of you from your heart, sincerely, you really want to create success with that project, but the money is the problem? Go to the chat box and type me. Go to the chat box and type me. All right? Sincerely, you really want to create success here, but the money is the problem. Go to the chat box and type me. Go and type me at the chat section. Let me see what I can do for you. All right? You really want to do this business, but the money is the problem. Kindly go to the chat box and type me. Go and type me at the chat section. 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 People are no longer responding to me. Mr. Adenike, can you hear me? Elizabeth, can you hear me? Faith, can you hear me? Tomet, Nati, can you hear me? If you can hear me, type 111. 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 Let me be sure that you all can hear me. If you can hear me, type 111. Is my network bad? If you can hear me, please kindly type 111. If you can hear me, kindly type 111. If you can hear me, type 111. Let me be sure that people can hear me. If you can hear me and you're on this session, type 111. Adenike, can you hear me? Elizabeth, can you hear me? Faith, can you hear me? Tomet, can you hear me? If you can hear me, kindly type 111. If you can hear me, type 111. Please, let's communicate. Don't go ghost on me. Don't go mute on me. Let's communicate. If you can hear me, type 111, please. If you can hear me, please kindly type 111. The only way I can be sure we are making proper communication is through your response. So if you can hear me, type 111. I can only see 111 here from Elizabeth. I can't see from any other person. you can hear me, type 111. Please, I would like to see your 111. Mr. Adenike, I can't see your 111. I can't see your 111. Okay, I got a second payment. Somebody just made a payment of 69,990. Congratulations to you. I have 2 slots down and I have 1 more slot to go. I have 2 slots down and I have 1 more slot to go. But if you can hear me, type 111. Okay, if you can hear me, type 111. Now let me rephrase my question. How many of us here, sincerely from our hearts, you really want to do this project? You really want to succeed in this project? You really want to make the best out of this project? You really want to achieve greatness from our project? But the problem is the finances. If the finances is sincerely the problem, go to the chat box and type F. Go to the chat box and type F. If the money is really the problem, go to the chat box and type S. Go to the chat box and type F. If sincerely from your heart, you really want to do this project, but the money is the issue, go to the chat box and type F. Please, let's communicate. Let's communicate. If the money is not the issue, type M. If the money is the issue, type F. If the money is not the issue, type M. Okay? If the money is the issue, type F. If money is not the issue, type F. If money is the issue, type F. If money is not the issue, type M. Okay, I can see F from Elizabeth. I can see F from Tomet. Okay, who is Adenike? Oh, you've been typing, but you're sending it to me personally. I'll prefer a group message, not a personal message. Okay, fantastic. Now, for those who are saying the money is the issue, Faith, I can't see your response. And Faith, you've been responding all the while. Faith, I cannot see your response. And Faith, you've been responding all the while. Elizabeth, I cannot see your response. Okay, Elizabeth was the first to respond. Thomas responded next. Adenike responded personally. Faith, I cannot see your response. Faith, I cannot see your response. Faith, I cannot see your response. I can see F from Adenike. I can see S from Elizabeth. I can see F from what? Thomas. I cannot see your response. Faith. Faith, don't send it to me on WhatsApp. Don't send to me on WhatsApp. Send to me on the Zoom chat section. Fantastic. 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 Now, I would like us to watch this video by my mentor. After we've watched this video, and then I'll tell you an offer my mentor has. After we've watched this video, I'll tell you the offer my mentor has. So listen to this video.
Well done for attending our business presentation. My name is Ambassador Ronke Koshimani. I'm going to be answering some of your questions that you may have had, because when I saw the business, I also had some questions. So I'm going to answer those questions for you, okay? Number one question you may have is, how do I get people to join the business, okay? I don't have to convince anybody. What do I do? I get where you're coming from, because when I saw the business, I had those questions. How do I get people to join? I don't know how to talk to people. Forget that I'm talking now. It is money that opened my mouth. When I first joined, I didn't know how to talk to people. I was shy. I came to Abuja. I didn't really know anybody. I said, what will I do? But I came in and they showed me the system. As you're joining us, your business, you don't have any business trying to go and start convincing people. No, use our system. We showed you 5 ways you can connect people to the business without you convincing them. Are you following? Very simple. Okay, 2 reasons why I do allow you to convince people. Number one, even if you can't try to talk to somebody, they may ask you some technical questions which you cannot answer because you're new, so they may not join. Number 2, even if you're able to convince them, they may ask you, okay, you, how much money have you made? You haven't made any money. Why? Because you're new, you just joined or you've not even started. Are you following? Very, very simple. And finally, number 3, even if you say, okay, I know how to talk, and you're able to convince somebody, the person you convince, would they be able to convince somebody else? No. That is why we say we have removed convincing from the equation. Use our system. We have over 300,000 partners right now in Nigeria and outside Nigeria. So our system is very successful. Use that system and you can get people to join your business, okay? There are 5 ways to connect people to the business. Very simple. We have our contact recommendation. That one, all you're doing is copying and pasting, and people can join your business. We have online videos. We have recommendation. We also have home or office launch. We have big announcements. If you're in my team Ronke, we have what we call social media training, where we're going to show you how to connect people that you don't even know from anywhere. You're here, you say, I don't know anybody, but I want to join you. I want to succeed. Good. We're going to teach you our social media training to ensure you get started in our business immediately. Number 2 question you may have is, oh, I don't have the money. I want to register, but I don't have the money to pay. Or I don't have the money to do the high amounts of accounts. Can I be honest with you? Wherever you are right now is as a result of the decisions you took 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years ago. And where you're going to be in the next 2 years is as a result of the decisions you're going to take now. Very, very simple. Are you following? How does it make you feel that you're an adult and you don't have 79,990 to start a business that you know can change your life? Or you don't even have 49,990, which is our coppers and students package, to even at least start, put one leg in? No, now. It means that you need this business more than even those that had the money to register with multiple accounts. You need this business. Are you following? So what are you going to do? Go and find a way. You know why I'm so passionate? Because when I saw the business, I'm not like, I didn't have the money. I had to borrow the money to register. I had to borrow. I'm not ashamed. I borrowed the money. Because I know that rich people borrow money for business and investment. It's a poor man that says, I don't like to borrow. That's why they'll remain poor. So what did I do? I borrowed the money. I found a way, and that's the last money I've had to borrow in my life. Guess what? Find a way to raise the money so we can begin to work with you, so that in the next 1 year, 79,990, 129,000 will never be a problem again. Pick up your phone, find a way to get started, and we're going to work with you. Do it immediately, okay? Number 3, you say, okay, I've done something similar to this business and I failed though. How am I sure I'll do this one and I'll succeed? Look, let me tell you the truth. Even me, I had done network marketing before and I did not succeed. In fact, I abandoned going for masters in France because I wanted to do network marketing, my former company, and I failed. So when I came here, I said, hey, how are you sure I will succeed? So I understand where you're coming from. But I realized that the fact that I have failed before doesn't make me a failure. There's a right way to do something and there's a wrong way to do something. If you do something the right way, you get the good results. I was doing it the wrong way before. And when I came here, I saw that these people, they had a system. Like when I've done your life company, they had a system, they have a structure that can make you succeed if you work. I said, okay. I came and I used the system and I succeeded. That's why I'm doing well today. Okay? So it's very serious. You may say, oh, okay, so someone may be asking, is it real? Are you sure it's not a scam? It's 100% real. For a medical doctor to resign from the hospital to do her business full time, it is real. For somebody to leave her good civil service job to do her business, you know it is real. It is not a scam. 3 reasons why I know it's 100% legitimate, it is not a scam. Number 1, we are duly registered with the government agencies and need to be registered with. Number 2, we pay our tax. Any money you earn with this government, with this company, the government takes their own tax, non-negotiable. Number 3, we have products and services. We have toothpaste, we have feminine, we have soaps, different products that we use, for the company. We have this energy. We have lots of products. The Better Than When is a product. This thing here is a product. We have lots of products that you can use. So it's 100% legitimate, okay? And I'm going to end with this. What are you doing now so that the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years you'll be successful? What are you doing now? If you do what you have continued doing repeatedly, guess what? You get the same result. For things to change, you have to change. Get back to whoever sent you the video. Let them know you are ready to get started. And we're going to coach you and mentor you on what to do. Welcome to the family. I love you all. I look forward to celebrating you in success. Get started immediately. God bless you. See you at the top. Bye-bye.
All right, fantastic. She asked a very powerful question. What's that question? That question is thought-provoking. She said, what are you doing now to ensure that the next 3, 4, 5, 6 years, you're going to be financially free? She now said, if you do the thing you've continued doing and you expect things to change, things will not change, right? She said, for things to change, you have to do what? Change. For things to change, you have to make what? A drastic what? Decision. Now, before I tell you what my mentor has an offer, I want to tell you.
Well done for attending our business presentation.
Her name is Esther. Esther finished from the university. Job was not forthcoming for 4 years. Esther was tired. She was sick and tired of where she was. She wanted something out of life. But for 4 years, job wasn't forthcoming. And Esther met her friend who introduced her to what? A native doctor. The native doctor was designed to determine her future. And Esther said, no problem. And guess what? And the native doctor says, Esther, I can determine your future for you, but I'm going to place 2 circles. One is going to be a terrible future. The other will be a bright future, right? Very good. I'll place a centipede, a millipede, a worm in the middle. Anywhere the worm goes to, don't mind my worm spelling, but just know it's a worm. Any place the worm goes to, that is what your future lies. Esther says, no problem. And they called the drummer. The drummer was drumming. As the drummer was drumming, the worm was going towards a bright future. Esther was excited. As the drummer was drumming, the worm was going towards a bright future. Esther was excited. As the drummer was drumming, the worm was approaching towards a bright future. As the worm was about to enter the bright future, something strange happened. The worm took a U-turn. And the worm was moving towards where? The terrible future. And then Esther was scared. Esther was surprised. This is how my life will end. As the worm was about to enter the terrible future, guess what happened? A hand came from nowhere, picked up the worm, dropped the worm in the bright future, and then what? Killed the worm, and then what? Smashed the worm. And then guess who did that? Esther was the one that did that. The native doctor asked Esther, Esther, who gave you the audacity? Who gave you the authority? Who said you could do this? Who said you could change your future? And Esther said something. Esther said, I will decide the future I want by becoming the best version of myself. The right word is what? Decide. I will decide the future I want by becoming what? The best version of myself. Esther changed her future by making a decision, by removing the worm from the terrible future and putting it what? In the bright future. Tonight, you are going to be making a decision that will change the course of your financial future. Ladies, I'll be giving just one woman this benefit. If you're here, you want to become a diamond, we are glad to have you, right? You want to become a diamond, we are glad to hold you by the hand. You want to become a diamond, let me tell you that what? We can work with you. You want to become a diamond, we can tell you that what? We are going to be the difference between that person who has decided and that person who is thinking about it. Now, are you ready to become a diamond? You want to become a diamond? Go to the chat section and type D. You want to become a diamond? Go to the chat section and type D. You want to become a diamond? Go to the chat section and type number D. You want to become an alphabet D, rather? Go and type D at the chat section. You want to become a diamond? Go and type D at the chat section. Fantastic, fantastic. Now, ladies, for those who are saying I want to become a diamond, guess what is up for you? Now, for those who are saying I want to start a business, I don't have 9,990, but I want a form of discount. I'm going to be giving 20K off the startup capital, 20K off the 69,990. This is an offer that is lasting just for this week. This offer is lasting just for what? This week. Ladies and gentlemen, the first person, I'll just give you one person this note. The first person who will pick up their phone and make a minimum payment of 49,990 now get a Pioneer Mentorship. This is just only available for tonight. This is only available for tonight. Remember I said something. Not every opportunity that is lost, that is missed, can be regained. Not every opportunity that is what that can be missed can be regained. First one person will pick up their phone and make their decision and say, I'm ready to start now. I want to be mentored by you first. I want to plug into the Pioneer Mentorship. Remember, I have 2 slots down. Who pays 69,990? I'm giving just one person if you're starting up with what? The 49,990. Then in that category, pick up your phone and start making your payment of 49,000. Let us enroll you into our platform. Let's work with you and help you create financial success. Are we together? So pick up your phone. And once you pick up your phone, you can make your payment to any of our company's account number. If you're in Nigeria, you can pay to the Lagos or the Abuja or the Ibadan or the Onitsha or the Kano, or the Port Harcourt, or the Warri, or the Oyo. If you're not in any of these places, you can pay to the Abuja account number, all right? Once you've made your payment, send your proof of payment with number on the screen. The number is 08025444925. All right? If you're not in any of these locations, make your payment and send your proof of payment with number on the screen. 08026544925. Offer is just available for just one person, one smart person. Overthinking is the biggest waste of human energy. All right? Don't overthink any process. Yourself. Trust the process and make a decision. You learn. You lose. You also learn and make trust. But you can't lose. Why? Because you have mentors who are going to work with you, right? So don't overthink. Trust yourself. Pick up your phone. Make your payment. If you are going to pick up your phone, about to make your payment, or you are being paid by the year, you say, here is temporal, but the debt is forever. I repeat, some of you have picked up the phone, you are about to make your payment, but you have been paid by fear. They say, here is temporal, but the debt is forever. Pick up your phone, make your payment. Let's call you by the hands. Let's work with you. Let's help you create success, right? There is no such thing as a perfect decision. There is no such thing as about, let me think about it and make a perfect decision. You cannot think your way into perfection. You can only make action that will help you achieve gradual perfection. Are we together? There is no such thing as what perfect decision, right? Just take action, and then we'll work with you to help you achieve what greatness. Now, life and the universe are willing. Life and the universe bring opportunity ways. Not every opportunity can be made. Remember, if you have your questions, go to the chat section and post your questions. Remember, if you have your questions, go to the chat section and post your questions. You are making your payment, send your proof of payment to the number on the screen. Let's work with you. Right? You're not making your payment, but you are interested. Go and type letter I at the chat section. You're not making your payment today, but you are interested. Go and type letter I at the chat section. I still have one more slot to go. I still have one more slot to go. You're not making your payment now, but you are interested. Go and type letter I at the chat section. One more slot to go. You're making your payment. Congratulations to you. Congratulations to you. Congratulations to you. Congratulations to you. You're not making your payment, but you are interested. Go and type letter I at the chat section. You're not making your payment, but you are interested. Go and type letter I at the chat section. Making your payment, but you're interested, contact letter I at the chat section. Right? You're making your payment, but you're interested, contact letter I at the chat section. Contact letter I at the chat section. You're making your payment, but you're super interested, contact letter I at the chat section. Right? Contact letter I at the chat section. Go and close my meeting. Contact letter I at the chat section. Saying I don't want to lose the opportunity. Alright? I'm not paying today. I want to pay later, but I'm interested. Type I at the chat section. For those who are saying I'm not paying today, but I want to pay later, go and type later I at the chat section. Let's have them pick up fast. For those who are saying I'm not paying today, but I want to pay later, go and type later. I want to pay later. Go and type letter I at the chat section. Go and type letter I at the chat section. Go and type letter I at the chat section. Right? Go and type letter I at the chat section. Go and type letter I at the chat section. Those who are saying, I'm interested, I'm not paying today, but I want to pay later, go and type letter I at the chat. See, you cannot afford the money to start now. That is the reason why you need this. If the money is the real problem as regards starting, that is the reason why you need the business. The business is not for those that have the money, it's for those that don't have and want to have, right? If Dangote sees this business, Dangote might not need the money, might not want to start. Why? Because Dangote is already wealthy. The business is for someone like you that don't have, to bring you out of a stage of what? We're living a life of quiet desperation, right? So get out of that place and then make that decision now. So if you are here saying, I can't start today, I can't start tomorrow, but I can start later on, I can start end of the month, I can start later on in future, go and type I at the chat section. Go and type I at the chat section. Go and type letter I at the chat section. Go and type letter I at the chat section. Please, let's do that quick and fast so I can take you to the next level. All right? You're not making your payment today, but you're interested. Go and type letter I at the chat section. Go and type letter I at the chat section. Okay, not Tomet Nati, what category do you fall in? 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 Have you made your payment, Tomet? Have you made your payment, Tomet? What categories do you fall in? Are you among those who are making your payment in future? Are you among those who are making your payments now? Let's know at the chat section. Are you among those who are making your payments in future? Or are you among those who are making your payments now? Let us know at the chat section. Let us know at the chat section. All right? Let us know at the chat section. Let us know at the chat section. Let us know at the chat section. For every single person who have connected to our platform, we are super glad to have you. Every single person, God bless you, everyone. God bless you for taking our time to stay to the end of this meeting. I believe you got value and I believe you're going to achieve greatness. God bless you, everyone. Have an amazing time. And I'll see you guys at the other side. I love you guys and bye for now. Cheers. I love you guys. Bye and cheers.